Hi everyone, welcome to our Photoshop tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to cut a photo using different type of selection tool in the Photoshop. So first of all, we just go over the layer panel and then we click on the locker. So if the layer is locked, double click on the locker and then to unlock your layer so that we can apply all our selection tool in this layer. Alright, so first of all, we start with the most basic selection tool. It will be the rectangular marquee tool. Okay, so after we select it, we just go over our photo, click and drag until you're satisfied with the area that you selected. Then release your mouse. Okay, something like this. Then I release my mouse. Okay, so you will see there is a matching ends around the photo here, which means that the inside this matching end will be the area that you selected. So you can either copy and paste, or you can just use the move tool to cut it out. So we just make it easier. So I just Control C and then Control V again. So after you Control C, Control V, which means it's a copy and paste. So when you go over your layer panel, it will show you that Photoshop help you to create another layer just for the one you already paste. So we just hide on the original photo layer. You can see that this will be the result of your cutting. So if you want to move this one, so you just use the move tool and then go over, make sure you're selecting layer 1 and then you can just move it. Okay, move it to the middle or up to you. So we just hide on the layer 1. This is the first method for you to cut your photo. Okay, then we go to the rectangular marquee tool again, but this time we select a bigger area. Okay, like this. But how if I'm not satisfied with the area that I selected? You can just Control D to deselect and then you reselect again, or can just select the area, or can hold down the Alt and then click and drag in the area that you want to deselect. Okay, and then release. So it will reduce the area that you don't want. So this time will be the same. You can just use copy and paste, or you can just use the move tool. After you select it, then you move to it and mouse over the selection area. You will see that the cursor together with the scissors. So this one, make sure you are in the selected layer, so you can click and drag to move the photo. So which means that this photo will be in the original photo layer, but you already cut it out. Okay, so I just undo first and then I deselect. So this is the first method for you to cut your photo. So another method is we use the lasso tool. Okay, so which one is the lasso tool? It's just below the rectangular marquee tool, this one. Okay, so when you click and hold a bit, you can see there's lasso tool, polygon lasso tool, and magnetic lasso tool. So we just use for the basic one. Alright, so make sure you are in the original photo layers. Okay, so for example, I want to select this person, so I can just click and drag. Don't release your mouse. Okay, until I go back to the original point and then I intersect with the line. So this will be the selected area. So this one is more on the freehand for you to circle the area that you want. Okay, the same things you can copy and paste, or you can use the move tool to cut it out. Okay, then we move on to the next one will be the quick selection tool. This one will be easier for the beginner because the Photoshop will estimate the area that you want to select. So okay, so if you want to increase the brush size, you can go over the top bar here to size here. You can increase the size. If you want the shortcut, you can just press on the square bracket on your keyboard to increase or reduce the size of your brush. So I want to select this person, so I just click click. So as you see, I just with just few click, the Photoshop know that I want to select this person, so it will automatically select it for me, so it is easier for the beginner. Okay, so I just want to select this 4% here. Okay, so when you see all this matching end, which means that you are already selected. Okay, maybe you want to go more detail, can zoom in your artboard. Okay, and then I reduce my brush size. So if you want to reduce this area, right, so just hold the Alt key, then you can see that the circle around the plus sign will become a minus sign, which means that you can start to deselect the area. Okay, just assume this is the one. Okay, so if you want to make it more natural, you can, after you selected it, you can just go to a top bar and then click on the refine edge. Okay, so the view here will be for you to review your result, so which means that the red color area is the deselected area, so which means there's a 4% that you already selected. You can change a different view to see which one is more comfortable to you. Okay, so I just click on black, it's easier for me. So, and you can see that it's smart radius, so when you click on the smart radius, so the Photoshop will help you to change a bit on the edges here. So the feather will be the same. So if you want to increase the feather, so you can see that it won't be a clear cut. So if you want a clear cut, you just make the feather into 0. And the contrast, you try to play around with the feather contrast to see the edges. When you move the shift edge to the left, which means that it will come into the area. Okay, so when you try to move it out, you can see the area expand. So just try to adjust this, and then you certify, then you just press OK. Okay, so after you press OK, it doesn't mean that you already cut the photo, which means that you already modified the selection area. So what you're going to do now is Ctrl C and Ctrl V to paste, or you can use a move tool to move your object. Okay, so this in a layer 2, after I paste, so this will be my result. Okay, so if you want to know more about how to cut the photo, stay tuned for our next video. So I will talk more about how to use the pen tool to create a perfect cutting in Photoshop. Thank you for watching.